Today I'm going to show you a new military base just south of Northwest Airfield. So here we are, DayZ Standalone. Yeah, I'm geared up. I've been about 5 hours running around this map, loading up. And here we are. There's only a few people on this map, so I did not run across anybody up here at all. It is a little bit of a strange feeling when you're coming up to some buildings looking for some gear or some food, and the doors are open. You know somebody's been there. Depending on which server and when the restart happened, it could have been an hour or two ago, but it could have been 2 minutes ago as well. But this is the main road out of Northwest Airfield, so I'm going to show you where this new military base is. It's only got 3 barracks and then a couple other buildings. It has like a headquarters building that has a jail cell in it, and that building is all over this map. It has a couple of them up here at the airfield, and before in the mod you couldn't get inside it. It was just a building and that was that. But they've opened up a lot of buildings now in the standalone, and that's really awesome because it opens up the amount of gear and food and those kinds of things, clothing that you can find. And I like that. I mean, it's kind of a weird game in some respects because it's a little clinky, I guess you would say. It's not as fluid. I play Battlefield 4 most of the time, and it's not even close to that as far as being able to move around and jump and pull out weapons and shoot and that kind of thing. It's not as bad as the mod, but the mod had, it'd gone through a lot of phases, and it had a lot of things added. There's no vehicles yet in the standalone. They haven't released all the weapons. I don't even know if they're going to add more zombies. I don't know. They're not too bad right now, at least in the standalone. And this fire axe here is pretty nice because you can take them out with one hit. I know in the mod it got... I'd stopped playing it because the zombies were just out of control. You go into a town and there'd be 10, 15 zombies chasing you, and without anything to kill them, you weren't going to beat them. And it used to be you could run up into the woods and they wouldn't follow you. But even changed that. They continue to follow you right up in the woods. But the video, the video looks good. The screen here, the trees and the clouds and the grass. It is upgraded from the original mod. As you can hear, there's a zombie chasing me now. You can actually run faster if you have nothing in your hands, so that's why I'm not carrying the M4 or the axe. I just pull out the axe or the M4 if I need it. There's a town down that way that goes down to Starry Sober. I came up through there when I was coming up to the airfield, and the military encampment with the tents, usually there was a couple vehicles there to the side of Starry Sober. It doesn't exist anymore, so there's really no need to go there unless you need food. I mean, there is a grocery store there, and there's some buildings and stuff, but as far as military gear, there's no sense in going there for that. You're going to have to go to the airfield or down to this military base that I'm getting ready to show you where it's at. But when you get out here to this T, you just come across the guardrail there. See, there's a pipe right there on the left, and there's a little bit of like it's not a stream, but it's a wash, I guess, for rainwater and overflow. And there's a tree line, hedge line here. You just follow this straight on down. So this military base is probably about 800 meters from the airfield. It's not too far. Here's a little bit of a fence here as well. There it is right there. It's hidden quite well down here in these trees. So you just beat feet down here. And I'm always running. Every time I come across food or soda or something to drink, I will load up. Because sometimes you take a little damage from the zombies. But without those markers on the right that you used to have in the mod, you don't tend to notice when you're getting a little low on food or drink. It'll tell you. You'll see there that your stomach's growling or you feel thirsty and stuff. I just don't pick that up as quick as I did before. I don't know. So here we get down to this base. It has a block wall around it, but there is some openings. And for misdirection, you just come right in here on the side. So you never know if there's going to be somebody else in here. So yeah, I look across here and the doors are open. So somebody's been here. Somebody else knows it's here. So I take it a little easy. Look around. Be a little cautious. They say that people are a little more friendly in the standalone than here it used to be in the mod. But in the mod, probably 8 times out of 10 they're going to shoot you before they ask you if you're friendly or not. But you have more hand signs in this one. You can wave your hand up. Hey. You know, that's kind of a friendly gesture. You can also put both hands up that I surrender. I give up. Don't shoot. And here you go. This is like a command building. It has a jail cell in here, and there's always something in there. But your best gear is going to be upstairs here, either around to the left here in this hallway or inside this first room on the left. You'll get plenty of clothing or packs, ammo. A lot of times there's weapons in here as well. Sometimes even some food. I don't really need anything here. I just wanted to show where this was for this video. There's 3 barracks. There's another one down on the left. These 2 that I showed you when I came in here, and then that command building. Those other buildings, you can't get in any of those other ones. Maybe they'll open them up eventually. That would be pretty nice. But there's always plenty of gear in these buildings. You can see there's a pack there. There's usually boots, whether it be jackets, assault vests. You're not going to find any axes in here. You're going to get them in the industrial areas. You're going to get the fire axe, of course, in the firehouse, and I got mine up at the airfield. I haven't found as much as far as weapons are concerned in those firehouses like there used to be. In the mod, that's basically where you're going to find the majority of your weapons, but that's not the case here in the standalone. Make sure when you're going in here, there's an M4 laying there. If you come in here and you're looking around, make sure you look under these bunks. There's often weapons underneath the bunk. And you can see it's much easier now to move your gear around, pull stuff out. So it is better on the standalone. I think it's going to be a lot better once they get it all done. But at this time, it's a little weird still. You can see I got that pistol there. I had an SKS there for a while, and it took me a while to figure out how just to load the thing. The M4s are nice because you just pick up the magazines, and you can find ammo as well, and you can load the magazines. So we're going to go out of the base here. I'm going to go back up, take it back up to the main road here, and we'll wrap this up. But this base here, it didn't exist in the mod, and there's a lot of gear. It's a good place to go, and probably a lot of people don't even know it exists yet. And I'm sure once it gets out there, it'll be just as busy as the airfield, but that's good. Right there to the left, as you see as I'm running up here, that's that industrial area. It's just to the side of Vibor. If you need food, or if you need some, drink, water, or soda, whatever there'll be plenty of that over there. But I haven't had any issues with trying to find enough food and drink, because you want to keep your health up, because it's a good thing. I've seen people, they just run it until they basically just go unconscious, and just drink and eat as much as you can. There's plenty of it around, so it's not like you're going to run out anytime soon. You see this pipe here, as I'm coming up, I'm coming back up to the road. So definitely leave a comment below. I'm going to make some more videos or see what's new in the standalone. So just comment and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and join up with me, and we'll play some DayZ. So here we go. Video number 1, new finds. See ya.